Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 2019 full moon reading for you. Now, this is the Hunter's full moon, and if this reading resonates with you guys, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I'm also going to have a link in the very first comment in the comment box below to my brother's brand new site, and if you guys could pop over there and check him out, it's Joe Popping On. That would be absolutely awesome, and it will be in the first comment box below. So let's see now, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the Hunter's full moon has in store for you. And I have a little bit of a different setup here, so you guys let me know how you like it. We're going to try it out along with the Spirit Tarot cards by Paulina Cassidy. So let's see here, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what the Hunter's full moon has in store for you. Aries, October 2019, Hunter's full moon. Aries, October 2019, Hunter's full moon. Aries. Okay, fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. All right. We start here with the 10 of Acorns. It's the 10 of Wands. Then we have the 7 of Shells. That is the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Feathers, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Crystals, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Crystals, okay, I like that digression, and the 3 of Feathers. Okay. Now we are moving to the Erin Morgenstern. Okay, she is the writer of The Night Circus, which is one of my absolute favorite books, and these are her Major Arcana cards. So let's see now, Aries, what the Harvest full moon has in store for you for October 2019. Aries, October 2019, Harvest full moon. Aries, October 2019, Harvest full moon. Aries, October 2019, Harvest full moon. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. We have the Hierophant, the Tower, and the Sun. All right. So we are going to start with the Major Arcana cards right here, because these are going to be the heart of what is going to happen, and the crescent moon right here kind of situation that I have set up is going to be how you are going to be affected by things. So we start off with the Hierophant. Now this is a Taurian energy, of course, and this is a time frame of April 20th to May 20th. The Tower shows great change, and then the Sun. So this is the only time frame that comes up with the Hierophant. So right here you have a strong Taurian presence, but you also have a strong sense of self that is happening during this Hunter's moon. Now this can be because the Hunter's moon is in Aries. So this is going to be a very strong, very powerful moon for you. There is a sense of learning deeper knowledge, of moving inward, and of seeing things more clearly. So know that there are going to be insights, there are going to be ideas, and there are going to be inspirations that come your way. There is a sense here that as you look more deeply into yourself, all right, here, Aries, you are going to find the key to what it is that you desire. There is going to be something that happens. Now, it can be from the 13th, which is the Hunter's full moon, to the 28th, which is the new moon, or it can be to the November full moon. It depends on how powerfully you are affected by this full moon. But there's a strong sense of self. This is going to be a time where you need to speak your truth. You need to speak what is right and what is true for you. Nothing and no one can hold you back during this time except for yourself. So know that that is going to be a very powerful truth for you. All right? Then we have the Tower card. Now, I know many people do not like the Tower card, but I see this card as a card of great change. So as you are embracing what you want, as you are embracing the Hierophant, okay, you have the Tower coming in. There is a change that is going to overtake you. All right? It doesn't have to be big. It can be karmic, yes. It can be that you are facing things about yourself and about the way that you want to move forward in life that you usually wouldn't have faced. But there is also a sense here that as you are going after what it is that you desire, as you embrace this truth about yourself with the Hierophant, you have here the Tower, which says to you, you cannot stay on the path that you are on. Something strikes, all right? And it kind of strikes while the iron is hot. There is this sense of a spotlight coming on you, a sense of as the full moon comes, all right? And now this full moon is also known as the illusion moon because it can seem bigger than it actually is. But this is called the hunter's moon because after the harvest, this was a time where it was clearer and easier for the hunters to well, quite frankly, hunt. So here, there is a sense that, yes, there are going to be illusions, but those illusions are going to be broken for you. All right? You are going to be coming out of a time of sometimes feeling almost spelled, almost feeling as if, there was a certain way that you were seeing things, and now, because everything has changed, excuse me, because you have been so empowered and because you are embracing this time of personal truth and personal awareness, you are going to find that the time of illusion doesn't really affect you as much as it may affect other signs and others. So here, Aries, you are going to have the foundation shake. Why? Because you say, no longer am I listening to what everybody else wants. I know my truth, where I stand. And yes, the world may change. Yes, things will shift. But it is because I am coming into my power. And that's why you have the Sun card right here. This is joy. This is prosperity. This is success. This is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. And as you embrace your joy, as you embrace your prosperity, you know that the sun shines bright on you. You have your day in the sun. And it comes through change. It comes through hardship. It comes through almost a time of reckoning. All right? But through that time of reckoning is your inner truth, is your power. Now we start here with the 10 of acorns. This is the 10 of wands. Now we have a giraffe-like figure. And this says responsibility and dedication. All right? So you are taking your responsibilities very, very seriously. You are dedicated to where it is that you want to be. But you're also going to find a new dedication to yourself, to what it is that you desire, and to where it is that you stand. You are actually going to see at times that you feel as if you're stretching your neck out for other people. No, it's not going to be, Spirit says it's not going to be so much for other people as it's going to be for your ideas and your ideals. Other people might think, wow, Aries, you're really a person to have on my side during this full moon. But it is because you are seeing the culmination of what you desire and what you want coming to a head. And you are seeing not how to use people, that's the wrong way to see it, but how to utilize those around you to embrace what it is that you desire and where it is that you want to be. You've been carrying a burden for a long time. With the 10 of acorns, with the 10 of wands, it's a completion of a cycle when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your career, okay? So there's a fire within you for new growth, for new abilities, for new power coming forward, because from the acorn comes the oak, all right? And from there comes a tree with deep roots and high-reaching branches. So you're going to have deep roots here, Aries, as you move forward, and you are going to reach for new heights. Then we have the 7 of shells, and this says choice and ambition. Now we have a blue lobster right here, which kind of makes me think of Maine, but it also makes me think of my brother who had a blue, what was it? It was a shellfish, or it was some sort of, it wasn't a lobster, but it was it looked like a blue lobster when he was growing up. So here, this is reminding me of power, of strength, of ideas, of, a sense of reaching beyond what is considered the norm. So with this 7 of shells, with the 7 of cups, you are seeing where it is that you want to be. You are seeing what it is that you desire. You are having a prosperity around you. And you are also going to find that you wear your skeleton on the outside. All right, just like the lobster does. You have this hard shell protecting you as you go after what it is that you desire, as you look at what it is that you want. And with that being said, with the power, excuse me, of your choice coming forward and your ambition riding high, you then move to the 5 of feathers, which is the 5 of swords. Now, the 5 of swords is about being betrayed. Well, It's not so much about being betrayed. Yes, it can be about poor sportsmanship, but I see it as karmically things coming back that you thought that you had dealt with. You thought that you had, kind of moved past these issues, moved past these problems. So with the Five of Feathers, it says here strategy and resilience. So you have here a strategy for what it is that you want. You're looking at the bigger picture, and you are much more resilient. You are much more powerful than you give yourself credit for with the armadillo. Now, as I've said before, I've lived in Texas. So this is a sense of you being able to protect yourself. But if you always see the armadillos kind of roll up on the side, it's going into yourself. It's looking at your own power, and it's being able to protect yourself from outside forces, from outside people. You are stronger than you're giving yourself credit for. This full moon is really highlighting that for you. And for some of you, Aries, you are going to be tested. You are going to see this tower time. If you can come through it, if you can work past doubts, fears, apprehensions, questions that you have had, you walk into the sun. You walk into blessings. Now we have the Nine of Crystals, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a sense of, this says here, security and abundance. And we have the spider, which always makes me think of Arachna in Greek mythology. Arachna. But that's where we get the word arachnophobia from, because she was considered the best spinner. And what happened to her is she was the person who could spin the best webs, and Athena got jealous because she was also the goddess of weaving. And so she said, well, if you're so great, then be a spider, and then you can just spend your whole life spinning webs. So that's what she did. She cursed her into becoming a spider. So here, I see this as really embracing your beauty, really embracing your desire to create something absolutely breathtaking with security. This is creating a warmth around you. And then we have abundance, a prosperity, a blessing is coming your way. It's going to be grounded. It's going to be moving you forward. You're coming close to a completion of a cycle when it comes to your personal bounty, when it comes to what it is that you desire to have on this earthly plane. With the Eight of Crystals, with the Eight of Pentacles, this says dedication and progress. We have the bison right there. And this shows me strength. If you just think of Native American art or Native American, even stories, folklore, there is such a strength that comes from the bison, such a strength of power and abundance and perseverance that you are going to see that you move forward in this mighty form, in this mighty way of going after what you desire. There's going to be akin to a holiness about you. Now, I'm not saying that simply because of the bison, but also because of the Hierophant. And in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Hierophant is represented by the Pope. So with the bison showing the power, especially within Native American culture, and then we have the Hierophant here, there is a sense of you embracing your own inner strength, and something that you had once taken for granted is really going to be shown to be so abundantly and profoundly important to you. Now, our last card here is the Three of Feathers, the Three of Swords. This says release and recovery, and we have that moth right there, all right, or that butterfly, however you want to see it. And with the Three of Swords, we do know that the Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is a heart with three swords stabbing it. Here you have release and recovery. You are releasing the pain, the hurt, the sorrow that you have been in. This lunar cycle shows you the strength that you have with the 10 of acorns, okay? It shows you the ability to construct the hard shell that you have with the lobster and with the armadillo. It shows you the strength of character with the bison. The moth here, it could be a lunar moth, yes, and it could also be a butterfly. Here, the transformation, the flowing forward, the being able to be as on the wind, okay, and collecting what you desire is going to be your empowering force as you move forward. This full moon is a time of you embracing what it is that you truly want. It is a time of you looking at a bigger picture and knowing that you can withstand any change that comes your way. This change will most likely be from the 13th of October to the 28th, to the lunar cycle. But it can also be for you who are moon sensitive, okay? Who are very sensitive to the energy of the earth around you. It will be from this lunar cycle to November's first moon. Okay, not first moon, but full moon. All right? So with your subconscious message here is the Emperor, and this is you. Subconsciously, you are heading towards your strength. You are heading towards your power. You are embracing the essence of you. And that comes through embracing change, but embracing bounty, and knowing that nobody evolves without having to step through the muck and the mire, right? And then your subconscious message is the Page of Acorns, okay? The Page of Wands. This is once again you. All right, you are represented by the wands, the acorns in the minor arcana. You are represented by the Emperor in the major arcana. So subconsciously, you are coming through loud and proud. Here you have, now this can be a monkey, this can be a lemur. All right, this says here, discovery and enthusiasm. Now, if you know anything about monkeys, they're not really the nicest animals out there, but they are also smart and clever, and that is what you're going to be embracing. You are going to be embracing your clever prosperity. You are going to be embracing a new way of looking at things. There's going to be an agility to you, okay? I don't know how to say that correctly because I'm not saying that properly, but there's going to be an agileness to you, a way of being able to kind of reform, relook at things, manipulate things, and not in a bad way, but like reconfigure things to your advantage, that you are going to absolutely be embracing during this time as you embrace the power of your soul's essence, as you know your truth. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please let me know what you think of the new setup. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.